Yo, what's up, guys? What a day, what a day. Beautiful day overall. We fought, battled, gained, a total of about 15% on some pretty big volume. I think in total we almost hit 200 million volume, finished up at 38.15. So I think we're up 7.69% for the day, and then after hours we ran about 6% too. So not a bad day. Very good there. The big news of the day, we touched on that last night with this Wes Christian confirming. Matt had him on there. We'll touch on a couple things on that. And then I threw a yardstick already in the GoFundMe section of that too. That GoFundMe is going to be at $150,000 tomorrow. I'm telling you, this thing's growing and growing. Anyway, we'll touch on that for a minute. So pretty dang good day. Tomorrow is Friday. We are going to have a monster battle for that 40 buckaroos. The last few days, the options chain have been loaded at that $40 mark for tomorrow. Something tells me we'll hit it. I got a good feeling. And then also, too, they have monstrous puts out of the money tomorrow. Remember, there's 470-something thousand out of the money puts. The big one's at $20, almost 90,000 at 20 buckaroos. See you later. Might as well light that money on fire, boys. Look at some of these. I'm sure these are old, but look at this. $1. It just kills you, doesn't it? I'm sure they're older than heck, but, these poor bastards, some of these are fresh. 26,000 at 18. You got 14, 15, see? 12, 13, 14. No, we're not even close, boys. So we're going to have a monstrous battle for tomorrow. I forgot to pull up the old Stonko tracker, but I think we have about 38,000 calls in the money, and then another 10,000 at 38, I think it was, even though we're over there after market hours. So roughly 50,000 if we keep running up, obviously more than money, but they're going to lose their shorts tomorrow on these puts. So couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of folks, right? Here is your Ortex data for the day. I am late to the party. I know some of you guys get up there doing the Ortex data for the day at night, but a lot of you guys overseas, here's your data there. 102.21 shares on loan. Utilization stayed the same for plus 0.55 in the short interest. Plus, that is, for the short interest. Obviously huge. If you guys have not seen this, Wes is on Matt's channel. He came on there live today just to basically address that he confirmed that he is hired by, what's his name again? Chad Brewer? Yeah, Chad Brewer. He is hired by him. He asked too, if you guys do not watch the Matt Kors full interview, don't email him. He's super busy. Everything's going to go through Chad. He has nothing to do with GoFundMe, right? And, basically, hey, let me get to work here. So the GoFundMe is, I watched this earlier. Like I said, I gave $100 so far. This was at God, when did I do that? Probably 4 this afternoon, my time. But this was at like $28,000 or $31,000, I think, the first time I looked at it. So it's just growing and growing and growing. I bet you this thing's at $150,000 tomorrow. So, Wesley, Mr. Modern Day Johnny Cochran, you have a lot of ducats if you need them, sir, to hire your whole team or your whole squad of investigators, whoever you need, sir. This is outstanding. I think this is a monstrous news. Everybody and their mother, I'm sure Kenny Griffin has known about this guy for a good solid 15 years, ever since he showed up. 2012 was the big one where he won that battle. But this is probably not good for them. I think they see this and hear this, and I probably think they're pooping their pants. I would probably think so. I know they got the egos. I know they got the money. I know they got the lawyers. They got firms of lawyers from here to Cleveland to across every, country you could possibly think of. I know that. But when you start uncovering this stuff and you have a guy like this and his team, I think that's a pretty gosh dang big deal. So maybe this forces them to just say screw it with these FTDs, all the rules, and now Wes involved. These guys have done nothing the last 10 days but piss us all off. And now you're seeing what this is. Obviously, no one is going nowhere. We know that. Now we got the modern day Johnny Cochran here with his squad and everything else. You just pissed everybody off, which is just great. Yeah, the GoFundMe right there. I'll pop that link in there. It's blasted everywhere from here to Cleveland, for crying out loud. I'm sure you can get a hold of it, but this is outstanding. Great. Matt did say he was going to try to get Chad on tomorrow. I'm sure in the days to come we will hear from Mr. Brewer here and everything that's going on, all the details of it. He's going to have a team to... I noticed they got a dang Discord too. So that's going to continue to obviously grow. The money in there, I wouldn't be surprised this thing hits, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Just think about it. We got 4 million plus of us. Everybody throws in $1. Hello? I can do that math. I'm a dummy, but I can do that math, right? And then another thing, this is only about 4 minutes long. Charlie and the Vids, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. If you don't, get over there. You talk about, I thought I was pretty good about getting down some of these stock swinger rabbit holes. This guy takes the kid. He digs a hole from here to China. He gets down some of these live broadcasts he does. He's on there for 30, 45 minutes. And he is digging deeper than any ditch digger has ever dug in their entire existence. It's great. The guy's absolutely amazing. Anyway, long story short, I don't want to run the video. I'll pop it in there if you guys have not seen that. But here, Wes, take this manipulation. It's overwhelming. This here is just one thing that he has put together. I don't want to spoil it. I will pop that in there for your guys' viewing pleasure. And another thing I was thinking of, too, it's been a while since I touched on an old SEC whistleblower. This was updated today, July 15th. It doesn't say much, 1 million buckaroos. Usually in these first two paragraphs here, you'll get some sort of breakdown of what it was, but it basically didn't say much here. Today's whistleblower played a critical role in the SEC bringing enforcement action, said Emily Pascal. Sorry, I'm going to slaughter your name. Acting chief of the SEC's Office of Whistleblowers. The whistleblower timely reported the securities law violations to the commission and then played a key role in the successful resolution of the action. So I wouldn't, and that got me thinking too, is it a matter of time before, sure, all these resignations, citadels and them hiring and doing all that stuff, but you got to think if maybe somebody over there or any of these hedge funds, hey, we got Wes Christian involved, we got this cracking down. I don't think it's coincidence that a lot of these guys are stepping down at these banks. I don't. Maybe it's me just hoping, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of these whistleblowers just, somebody that knew a lot called up the old SEC and say, hey, listen, I'm going to grab some Diet Cokes or a case of beer. We're going to sit down and have a little discussion here. Hey, why not? If you're facing some trouble, why not just turn into a Sammy the Bull Gravano and just rat everybody out? The hell with it. I love Sammy, by the way. John Gotti, I think, is the true rat in that whole thing. That's another. Maybe we should do a podcast or a video on the mafia. Okay, enough of the mafia stuff. Anyway, you guys, all around beautiful day. Stock, the news, we're lawyered up. All of us, the Apes United, have a monstrous lawyer here. Let's update this. This has been on here, you guys, I don't know, 13 minutes. Another $1,200, $1,100 and something dollars. Frickin' outstanding. This is so cool. Okay, guys, awesome. Let's see tomorrow. Let's bust that 40 ducat mark. $40. Hedges are down monstrous on their puts. Sorry, guys. And that's it. And the baby Lulu is going to say goodbye on the way out the door.
Hi guys, thank you for watching my dad, and have a good day. Bye bye.
Go AMC.
Go AMC.
To the moon, baby.